3 reasons that people struggle to quit drinking and how to overcome it. The reason you want to watch this video to the end is because I'm going to show you how to overcome social anxiety, how to block the reward system that comes from drinking so that you don't get addicted to it, because that's how the addiction works. The more you drink, the more reward you get in your brain, which is called endorphins. It releases endorphins. And the more drinking sessions you have, the more addicted you get into it until it comes to a point where you lose control. That's what an alcoholic is. I'm also going to show you how to overcome the withdrawal symptoms. When you quit drinking, you're going to have certain symptoms that come up that is going to cause you to want to grab a drink, and you won't be able to quit. Now, I'm also going to show you how to regulate your emotions so that you don't have to rely on drinking to keep going. So if you don't know who I am, I'm certified in herbal medicine. I'm a holistic health coach, and I help people release unwanted weight and overcome their alcohol addiction. And so without further ado, you do want to consult with a doctor before you do some of these things, because some of these steps involve certain prescription drugs that you could get if you wanted to. So you want to consult a medical professional to do that. So the first thing that you have to understand is that the reason that people get addicted to alcohol, one of the reasons, I'm going to talk about 3 today, is that they're looking for the high, the buzz. They're looking to get that social confidence. And so when people are in social situations, depending on your social group, sometimes people are going to want to pressure you to drink. And sometimes that's all you know. That's what you think is of social environments. And you think that everybody drinks. You think that that's all there is out there. But in reality, all people don't drink is just the people that you're around that drink. So that's actually one of the solutions, is that you want to realize that you want to expand your social circle. You want to get around people that don't drink. And so how do you do that? It's simple. Look for activities that you enjoy that don't involve drinking. What a concept. It's as easy as finding a baseball team, joining a basketball club, starting your own dominoes, start playing a sport, jiu-jitsu, playing piano, whatever it may be. You want to go to social situations where there's people that don't drink. It's as simple as that. So you're going to overcome that, but you also have the problem of you want the buzz. When you're drinking, you get the buzz, and then you're chasing that high, the next high. And so one of the things that happens is that when you start to chase the highs, there's a cycle that everybody goes through, where in the beginning you might get the craving once a month, and then twice a month, then 3 times a month, then once a week, and then the cravings begin to get shorter and shorter. You get them sooner and sooner, and then it gets to the point where you lose control. You can't stop drinking. It starts affecting your job. It starts affecting your social situation. It starts affecting your money. You end up at the hospital, missing time from work. You end up doing things that you regret. And so that's one of the things that happens. And there's certain prescriptions out there that you could take that block the endorphin receptors, so that when you drink, you no longer get the reward. And so every time, just like you learn the behavior of drinking, you can unlearn it. It's just a process that you go through every drinking session, right? Because it's not safe to quit drinking cold turkey. And so you need something, maybe a prescription, some sort of pharmacological drug, if you will, that is going to help you block the endorphin receptors. Because if you're addicted to alcohol, it's already ruining your life. So yes, some of these drugs do have side effects, but what's worse than losing your job, losing your life, losing your loved ones? So yes, you might have to take some prescription drugs on the short term to help you overcome that high that you get. And so you want to hit me up on Instagram if you want to learn more about that. Because you would have to work with a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional, but I can guide you through the process. So my Instagram, I'm going to put it below, Real Daniel Paulino. So you can find me, hit me up on Instagram. So the next reason that people struggle with drinking is to avoid the withdrawal symptoms. So whenever you start to get addicted to alcohol, let's say you're a weekly drinker, a monthly drinker, a daily drinker, a binge drinker, whenever you quit, you're going to have different withdrawal symptoms. Some people call it hangovers, but it's even worse than that. So I'm going to explain some of the withdrawal symptoms. You have the sweating, the chills, the headaches, the stomach and digestion problems, abdominal cramping, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. You have loss of appetite. You have problems sleeping, including insomnia or fatigue. You have rapid heart and palpitations. You have seizure and even death. So those are some of the side effects that you're gonna get when you remove the buzz, right? You start to remove start to block those endorphin receptors, taking different herbs and pharmaceuticals to block it, and you start to overcome the buzz, the high seeking that you're looking to get, and so drinking becomes less appealing, right? You learn you build a new social circle. You learn how to socialize so that you don't depend on alcohol. But yet, when you quit, you're going days and weeks, but you're still getting the withdrawal symptoms. Now you need something for that. So like I said earlier, you want to reduce over time instead of quitting cold turkey. You want to learn about different herbal teas and herbal medicines that is out there available that is going to help you overcome those withdrawal symptoms. You want to learn about a medical detox if possible. There's different things out there that's going to help you overcome that. There's also things out there like benzodiazepines, Librium, and so on and so forth. Things like that is going to help reduce and get you to the point where you could overcome these withdrawal symptoms, so that you don't have to keep drinking in order to avoid those withdrawal symptoms. Because those are some of the issues that people get when they try to quit. You're gonna get those withdrawal symptoms, and yes, getting a drink, it helps you because you're giving the body what it needs, and so it's relaxing. And so those are some of the things that you're gonna overcome. Again, hit me up on Instagram to get help. Now, the other thing, the third reason that people struggle to quit drinking is because of the calming effects of alcohol. Yes, alcohol is very effective to calming you down, to reduce those cortisol hormones, right, where you feel stressed. Is very effective at getting you to go out there and socialize, be more friendly, make more friends, right? Maybe meet a woman. Is very effective at that. However, you do not want to rely on that, because like I said earlier, the more you drink, the more you get the reward system in your brain, the more the cravings are going to come. Eventually, it takes over your life. You become an alcoholic. An alcoholic is someone who can say no, who cannot say no to alcohol. If you can say no to alcohol, you're not an alcoholic. And so, once you get to that stage, you're in deep trouble, right? So you don't want to use it for calming effects. So what are some of the things that you can do to overcome, to actually get yourself to calm down and relax and give you some of that social confidence? Some of the things is that you want to exercise. Exercise is by far the best thing you can do to regulate your emotions. See, when you do what is called burpees, for example, you do a push-up and then you stand up and do a jumping jacks, and you keep doing that until your heart rate has escalated and you're like whatever it's called, right? You can't breathe. When you do that, your brain becomes more logical and your stress goes down. That's the number one thing you can do, right? So whenever you're in a really tough situation, when you're really stressed, drop and do a push-up and then a jumping jacks. Push-up, jumping jacks, until you can't anymore. Stretch yourself, and you're gonna see how your brain is gonna switch from emotional. When your brain is operating from the emotional side, I forget which brain. You have a logical brain and you have an emotional brain. I forget which one is which. But when you're highly stressed, is because your brain is more operating on, I think, the left side of the brain, which is the emotional side, and you're gonna get stressed, and that's when people turn to alcohol. And so you want to exercise, journaling, you want to practice emotional clearing techniques, and things like eating fruits, things that good quality sources of sugar, like fruits, for example, is gonna help you calm down. And so those are some of the things that you want to do, right, in order to be able to overcome that. But of course, you want to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit me up on Instagram at @RealDanielPaulino, so you could get that one-on-one personalized help. See you on the next one.